Alrighty, to begin this video, I'll be starting by prepping my face. The moisturizer I'll be using is the Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer. That's the one I'll be using to just go ahead and moisturize my face. After that, I'm done moisturizing my face. I'll be using the MAC foundation and the color SFF NW48. I'm basically going to use a flat concealer brush. I'll be making little dot on my face, my forehead, my chin, my upper lips, my cheekbone, my eyelid, where usually people apply foundation, obviously. By the way, you guys, can you agree how perfect this foundation matches my skin tone? I know I haven't blended yet as I'm looking at it in camera. This foundation matches my skin pretty well. And then I'm going to go ahead with the flat foundation brush. I'm just going to distribute the foundation in my face. I did start today on my chin, my forehead, my cheek. We're just gonna go ahead and blend. And because this is boring, I'm gonna go ahead and speed this process just because I feel like it's so annoying showing how to apply a foundation. I'm just gonna go ahead and speed that process. As you can see, I'm doing my eyebrow area very carefully, even though it's speeding, but I do this pretty carefully because nothing hurt more is after you done your eyebrow and then you accidentally destroy it when applying your foundation. And I did do my eyebrow off camera. It's just personal preference. If I'm not filming a video on how to do your eyebrow, I just don't record it. And then we went back to normal. We're not speeding anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and use a clean beauty blender and buff in this foundation. As you can see, I'm bringing it down my neck. I'll be applying it in my forehead, my chin. We're just basically blending that product everywhere. What I like to do when applying my foundation, I do not like swiping. I like dabbing and press it in. That's personal preference. And then again, I'm gonna go ahead and speed that process again just because it's just redundant, me blending my foundation. I'm sure everyone knows how to do it, and this is pretty self-explanatory. So as you can see, I just decided to speed that process just because I don't think it is worth it watching me blending out my foundation. It takes me to apply my foundation, it takes me at least 15 minutes, maybe 7 minutes to blend out my foundation. And I go ahead and adjust my camera because I feel like I was a little bit far behind. We're basically blending. Don't forget the neck, lady, because when you're doing your foundation, that had happened to me before where I accidentally forget to bring the foundation and on my neck, my collarbone, and then my face was so pretty, then my neck was just disgusting. That's all I have to say. So I like to blend pretty well. And then as I was looking at my camera, I feel like I wasn't seeing properly, so that's why I decided to bring this big mirror as I'm doing my makeup. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go back to normal. We're not going to speed that process anymore just because. And I was jamming, as you can see, I had music. And for concealer today, I'll be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn. That concealer is actually 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. In the summer, it's like 3 shades because in the winter, of course, it will be 2 shades lighter than me. And then I'm basically doing upside down triangle. I'm placing it under my eye, my chin, my upper lid, the bridge of my nose. As you can see, I put it on my chin, and then my cupid bow, and I had to like press it because I feel like I wasn't receiving a lot of product because I go ham with my concealer. And then I'm gonna go ahead and place it in my forehead because I just feel like when I put concealer in my forehead, it just make it look so cute. I just like the highlight, the brightness in my forehead, and I feel like my face get pretty skinny and elongated and tan because my face is very round. When I highlight, I feel like my face is longer. And here we go, I'm jamming. I wish I could put that music because I feel like copyright won't let me do it. I was jamming Billie Eilish. I love this girl. She's just like my spirit animal. And again, I'm gonna go ahead with another clean beauty blender and blending out my concealer. Guys, I wash my beauty blender every time I do my makeup. Personal preference. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and speed that process because again, this will take me another 7 minutes to show you that. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed that process just because I don't think it's necessary. So we're just basically blending and blending and blending. Blending is the key component actually to doing your makeup. As I was recording this video, when I was like setting my face and I thought about it, it took forever for me to set my face. So I'm not gonna show you guys how I set my face. I'm just gonna show how I highlight my face. But when I didn't I felt like I didn't need to show how I set my face just because it's another waste of time. And then the powder that I did use off camera to set my face, I did use the Airspun Loose Face Powder and the color Translucent Extra Coverage. I didn't show that on camera just because I was struggling when I was setting my face because my face was crying, my eyes was crying. It was just a mess. So I decided to not show that part of me struggling setting my face off camera. So as you can see, I did set my face off camera. For eyeshadow, there's this powder, this eyeshadow palette that I purchased online, and I forgot to show the clip of the powder, the eyeshadow that I used. It's called Twilight Dust Palette You Can Be. I believe that's the pronunciation of it. I purchased that on Amazon. If you guys need this one, I'll be putting this one in the description box if you guys need to see what eyeshadow that I use. It's pretty pigmented. And then the color that I use today, it's pink because I feel like I'm in the mood today of a pinky eyeshadow, pink lips. I personally don't like pink lips, but today I was just in the mood of something pinkish, girly, because I feel like Valentine Day is right around the corner. I'm feeling the love. So I just decided to go with something pink instead of my favorite color. It's usually gold or black, but this time I decided to do pink. And then again, I'm gonna go ahead and speed that process just because I feel like me blending my eyeshadow takes forever to do. I don't think you guys want to see me doing that. That takes me another 7 minutes to blend it. And then I did do my middle finger and then place the eyeshadow on my eyelid just because I feel like the brush wasn't peaking enough. So I go back and forth of applying it with my finger and then use a brush to just blend it. And then as I'm blending it, I'm running it down on my waterline. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use a brush I'm gonna go ahead and use a 3-in-1. What is this called? I'm not remembering. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a setting spray to wet the brush just so I could have more product in it. And then as I was applying my eyeshadow, and I realized that the brush that I was about to use to apply my pink will add black eyeshadow in it. That's why I was shaking my face. I was like, what the heck am I doing? This is disgusting. That will ruin my pink. So I decided to change my brush and applying it. You see, I'm running it under my eyelid, under my waterline, and then my upper lid. And I'm gonna go ahead and go back to normal. I feel like I don't need to speed that process because I was done. And then this is an eyeshadow palette, you guys, because I wanted to have something mauve for blush, and I didn't have a mauve blush. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Wet n Wild eyeshadow quad palette. I'm gonna go ahead and use it as a blush. It's not a blush, but I'm using it as a blush. I'm improvising just because I like the color, and I just wanted it to match my eyeshadow. It's just, again, personal preference. You don't have to do that, but if you're on a budget, you can go ahead and do that using eyeshadow palette as a blush. And then for highlighter, I'm just gonna use my favorite, my Wet n Wild eyeshadow highlighter. That's just my favorite highlighter. I have numerous highlighter. I just keep coming back to this one because this one is literally my favorite eyeshadow. I keep saying eyeshadow. This is my favorite highlighter. I can't help it. It's just my favorite highlighter. So I'm just applying it on the hollow of my cheekbone, the bridge of my nose, my cupid bow, that sort of thing. That's why I usually put my highlighter. And then I did do my falsies off camera because I feel like applying false lashes on camera is just so hard, you guys. That is like the worst thing you could possibly do. I was applying it on camera, and then I started to poke my eyes, and then I was crying, and I was like, the devil is a liar. Not today, the devil. Not today. You're not gonna make me ruin my makeup. Nah, fam. So, see, I just got passionate about that. So I decided to do it off camera, as you can see. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and use a Wet n Wild liquid lipstick. I use a matte liquid lipstick and the color Rebel Rose. The theme here is like to have everything pink. I'm in the love spirit. Even though Valentine Day is like a few weeks away, but a girl is feeling love already. Love is in the air. I did use the matte lipstick, and then I go over it with the glossy lipstick because I didn't want it to be so matte. I just wanted something glassy and kissable. I don't know where I'm going with this, but bear with me, guys. And then as you can see, I zoom in so you can see the liquid lipstick that I'm doing. And then the liquid lipstick that I'm applying with my Wet n Wild lipstick is by Remo London Stay Gloss. I don't know what the color is, but it's a very shiny lipstick. I just feel like it make my lips look cute. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, sweetie. Darling. In the Mariah's voice. Darling. Look at this. We look cute. My eyelashes is so dramatic. I can't. This is like, yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead, using my Wet n Wild, spraying my face. Yes, darling. Yes. Work it, sister. Yes. Work it. Work it. Work it. Giving them some wink. Give him some wink. Bam. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. See you next time. Bye-bye now.